Now, friends, we come to this 18th chapter of the book of Job, and here is where we get this second man, Bildad. This is the second one to speak, and this is his second time around. You see, we're getting rebuttal now, and so far there's been nothing new added. We had first Eliphaz, and he certainly didn't add anything new. He played the same record. And now Bildad, he comes on with another string of epigrams and pious platitudes and sick cliches, but nevertheless, some of them are good, but they're not applicable to the case of Job. And the thing that he says to him in a rather nice way, how long will it be ere you make an end of words? He says, why don't you shut up and start listening? And then he says, if you'll do that and start listening, afterwards we'll speak. Well, of course, his friends have been doing a good job of speaking also. Now listen to him as he begins. Then answered Bildad the Shuhite and said, how long will it be ere ye make an end of words? Mark, and afterwards we will speak. And you have the feeling here that all of them could have refrained from talking and been listening, but they'd have to listen to the voice of God. And they are not prepared for that at this time, and God is preparing Job to hear his voice. Now he begins to put these little proverbs together, one after another. Wherefore are we counted as beasts and reputed vile in your sight? Why do you look with contempt upon us? Well, the answer to that, of course, is obvious. That's the way they've been looking at Job. And this has just been a standoff. And they've been, I think, glaring at each other all this time. Those who came friends are no longer his friends. And he then begins this line of platitudes now. He says, he teareth himself in his anger. Shall the earth be forsaken for thee, and shall the rock be removed out of his place? What he's saying to this man is, do you think God's going to run this universe just to suit you? Because you see, this man was a traditionalist, and he rests everything on the past, and anything that was true in the past, it's good enough for today. That is the method that he uses. In other words, Job, cannot you show some sense so that we may come to an understanding here? Do you think that your contempt for us as incompetent, your rage at the divine dealings going to release you now from the trap that you're in? Because listen to him now. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. And nothing truer could be spoken than that, but that's not quite accurate to say that to Job, by the way. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him. The steps of his strength shall be straitened, and his own counsel shall cast him down. Now, notice, he's cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon a snare. What he's saying to him, Job, you've been caught in a net like a fish. And it's not because we've done anything. We are supposed to be here to help you, and you don't listen to us. And you're in that position, and he comes back to the old charge that there's something in your life. You've just walked into a trap.